Chair recognizes General Bacon for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Thank you, Dr. Wallander, General Kurilla, General Langley for being here. Most of my questions are with the CENTCOM AOR. General Kurilla, is it true that we have, with this recent report, that we have $7.1 billion in weapons that were left behind in Afghanistan when we withdrew?
Congressman, I have seen the list of items. It is exhaustive. I can't give you the exact amount, but I do know that $7 billion is a number that I've seen out there.
Are there particular weapons that you're most concerned with falling in the hands of the Taliban or ISIS or Al-Qaeda?
I think there is a wide variety of munitions that would be concerned that would be used outside of the country by individuals if they got their hands on them.
Now, $7 billion in weapons is a grave concern to many of us here. A second line of questioning, how often are you under attack from Iran with the unmanned aerial vehicles? Is it weekly, monthly? Can you give us a feel for how often you're being attacked?
It is periodic. We see periods where they'll do more. There has been a number since 1 January 2021. The number is about 78 times that we have been attacked.
78 times we've been attacked. And are these UAVs flying out of Iran and striking us, or are they being used by militias controlled by Iran?
So what Iran does to hide its hand is they use Iranian proxies. That's either UAVs or rockets to be able to attack our forces in either Iraq or Syria.
Are these considered acts of war by Iran?
They are being done by the Iranian proxies, is what I would tell you, Congressman.
Do we have the right level of investment and fielding for counter UAV? I know you talked a little bit about it, but just should we be doing more, or are we about right?
We are doing more right now in terms of getting additional capability to the field. We'll be bringing some directed energy systems online. That is, everything is a layered defense. I think when we bring some new capabilities online, you want to be able to then test these systems and make sure they have the right probability of kill based on different systems and the techniques that the enemy is using to be able to attack you. So I think this will be an area we'll continue to invest in. I know that there's other organizations like SOCOM that are doing some to bring additional capability to it, but all of it is part of a layered defense.
Well, thank you, General Kurilla. I appreciate your inputs there. The number 78, to me, that's a big number, and we should be focusing more on that Iran's doing this. Dr. Wallander, is the Iranian-Saudi Arabian reapproachment a positive or a negative thing when it comes to United States national security interests?
Congressman, if it contributes to security and stability in the region, if it contributes to an end to Iran's provision of military capabilities to the Houthi regime in Yemen, if it contributes to an end to the offensive attack from Yemen to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, it would be a positive development. But if is the important word, and we will have to monitor that closely.
I believe that's a very valid point with the effects on Yemen. But does this take some pressure off Iran on its nuclear program?
Congressman, we do not see any signs that any of the countries in the region, our partners in the region, are complacent about the dangers that an Iranian nuclear weapons capability would pose to their very direct security. So I do not believe so.
Is there a potential for the Abraham Accords expanding to other countries? Are we seeing a potential there?
Congressman, I won't speak for the state of Israel and its regional relationships, but I will say that we know that there are opportunities and there are discussions with other countries in the region, and the United States supports those discussions and would welcome that development.
It's one of the best developments we've had, I think, in recent years there. My final question, I'll go back to General Kurilla. What is the impact if we turn off the 2002 AUMF? What's the impact to you?
Congressman, right now we do not use the 2002 for any of our operational activities.
Does it have any impact in responding to the Shia militias that have Iran fingerprints on them?
So right now, if there's an Iranian fingerprint on that, we can use the Article 2 from the President.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate the concise answers. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Chair